Hello there, my name is Venessa, and the name of my company is Deganya Aromatics. In this video, I am addressing the simple question is how did I get started in soap making? Well, my career with soap making did not start with soap making. It actually started in the area of aromatherapy. I am a certified aromatherapist. There's a little bit of story behind there. I can share that at some other time. After my certification in aromatherapy, I took another step and I went to American College of Health Sciences where I got a certification in natural products manufacturing. And after that, I decided to go full-fledged and I began to sell my products. One day I was at an event and I had a colleague there who I have seen several times at different events, and we had become friendly, and she asked me about doing a product swap. So at the time I was doing oils and butters and lotions and things of that nature, and she just basically did soaps. Her question to me was, how did she get soft butters? So I explained the process to her. So I gave her one of my soft butters and she gave me one of her bars of soap. After the first use of the soap, I was like, this is really, really interesting. Because I had been one of those people. I only used liquid soap from the store. It had to smell pretty and it had to be phthalate free and stuff like that. But I just used liquid soap. About 2 weeks later, I started to notice even a bigger difference in my skin. I didn't need as much lotion. Because I suffer from eczema and other dermatological issues, I noticed that the combination of my essential oil blends plus the all natural soap literally got to the point I didn't have to use any type of creams that were prescribed by the doctor. So at that point, I said, let me explore this a little bit more. And I took the time and I did some researching on how to make soap. And I researched and I researched. And during my research, I found a friend of mine who also made soap. And she had a class and I went to the class because I believe that if you're going to do anything at beyond a hobbyist level, this is just my personal opinion, then it behooves you to take the time and invest in you, because you're just not splurging or spending money. You're investing in you. You're broadening your horizon. You're doing something that's great for you. And at the same time, part of me believes that every time we learn something new, of course, like other people, we increase the synapses in our brain, and we broaden our brain, and we can think better. We can just do a whole bunch of other things. So after I took the class, I was set. I just started making soap. And all I can tell you is that soap has become almost like an addiction. I love doing it. There is so much to learn about soap making. Most people think it's 1, 2, 3. What I discovered in soap making is that some of the scientific things that I knew from years ago, boom, they were there. Some of the mathematical equations I probably learned at undergrad and graduate school, now I'm actually putting them to practice. So soap making is just not, it's just not making the soap. It's the science behind it. It's the artistic creation behind it. It's the ability to look at so many things and say, I think that would be great in soap. So that's my little spiel on how I got started in soap making. My advice for a person who wants to start soaping: first, read, read, read. There's some really good information out there. Read to understand. Take your time. Anything that you read that's above your head, do not toss it aside. Wait a few months and go back to it. You'll be surprised at what you understand. Don't go out there and spend money on every exotic oil and every mold and every recipe that you see. That's somebody else's ideal. Make small batches so you don't waste money. Don't beat yourself up if your batch fails. It happens to all of us. Laugh at yourself when your batch is so ugly and the only person that you can show that soap to is you. And have fun. Soap making starts as it's science and it's art, but it's also fun, because when you take the fun out of soap making, you take the pleasure out of your passion. So this is my advice for someone who's starting out in soap making. This is Venessa here from Deganya Aromatics. making natural products for the three dimensions of you. You are spirit, you are soul, and you are body. Bye.